Okay, week 2 of my little video log project here. Feeling pretty good a week in, except for that little setback I had last Wednesday with my calf. But all in all, it's feeling pretty good because I did look after it straight away, especially for those first 48 hours. I had ice on it all the time, compression sleeves all the time. I can't feel it now. I could when I was walking around before, but it's feeling quite strong now. So hopefully I'll be able to get back on my feet, run around, get on the treadmill, play basketball, and get through that okay. Energy feeling pretty good, but I've started to hit the first little wall, albeit 1 week in. Now the novelty's worn off of making my project. It's harder to get out there and get on my bike. So I've made a point today again to make sure I go, keep myself accountable. So I'm here at the Brit Narrows Bridge. I'm going to go for a ride around, there's my bike there. Going to go for a ride around Swan River. It's a beautiful day. It's not too windy, so great opportunity to get out and get home, put my feet up and enjoy the rest of my weekend. So let's get into week 2. Cool, so just finished my ride around the city. Got a great little view here, Elizabeth Quay, where I've just parked my car and hopped on my bike, and it was about a 10k ride, I think it is, just around the Narrows Bridge to Narrows Bridge, but beautiful view, very enjoyable way to spend a Sunday, that's for sure. But the point was that I don't really mind that it's not that far. I want to build on that as the weeks go. So there's no point making this so difficult and so hard that I don't enjoy it, because then I'm not going to want to do it in 2, 3, 4 weeks time. So the whole idea is that I just form the habit, get going, get used to being on my bike, and then as I feel more energetic and feel like I'm building more progress and momentum, then I'm going to add to that, hopefully ride to the Narrows Bridge, then go around and ride home, and just always add a little bit more as I go. So yeah, very enjoyable, feeling pretty good. Knee feels great, calf feels great, but that's the point of the low impact exercise, and I'll be ready to go again tomorrow. Hey guys, it's 8:47. I've just got home from yoga and feeling loose and limber. It's been a while since I've done a yoga practice. I was having some issues with some hamstring tendinopathies about a year ago, so I stopped going just because the risk wasn't worth the reward. But now it's more of a priority for me to get back into some mobility work and get some flexibility back into my body, hopefully to stop causing a lot of these little niggling injuries. So obviously for privacy reasons, I couldn't film anything in the practice, so you'll just have to take my word that I did the session. I tried to get a little bit beforehand. Tomorrow I'm looking at getting into the gym and lifting some weights, starting that up again. Just the way I've been feeling, haven't really been a priority over the last couple of weeks, but I'm feeling like I want to get in there and lift some heavy things, and that's before my basketball game tomorrow night as well. So I'm going to do a double session tomorrow. I feel like I've taken it pretty easy over the last half week to a week, so yeah, want to get that load back up tomorrow. So we'll jump in the gym and play a game of basketball tomorrow night. All right, 12:38 on Wednesday afternoon, and I've just finished my first weight session of this whole project. And look, it was pretty good, but it was also a bit of a reality check, a bit of a nasty surprise, because compared to what I was capable of lifting last year, or as recently as towards the end of last year, I really struggled to get through that session just then. I fatigued a lot quicker. I struggled to lift the same weight. So I actually did a reduced session from what I was intending, but that's because I overestimated what I was in fact capable of. So that to me just highlights that I need to stay consistent in consistently lifting some weights to help with my muscle mass. It's also going to help with my metabolism, speed that up, and burn through a bit of extra stored energy, which I'm trying to get rid of. So that's really important from today. I finished off the session in the sauna. That's almost like my little treat I like to give myself every session in the gym. I find it really calms me down. It makes me take deep breaths just given how hot it is in there, and get a bit of a sweat on as well. So feeling pretty good after the session, feeling a bit sore already. So what I'll do for the rest of the day is plenty of water. I'm going to finish that one and hopefully at least 3 more before basketball tonight, because I got to make sure I stay hydrated. So that's session number 1 done. Game of basketball tonight for session number 2. Morning guys, 8:48 on Thursday morning, and I'm just about to leave the house to go to work, but I do have a spare 5 minutes, so I'm just going to quickly jump on the foam roller and roll my calves out. So that's me this morning. Hey guys, it is 6:39 on a Thursday night, and I have just finished my first spin class for the year. 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, and I worked up one hell of a sweat, but felt really good to be back there on a Thursday night. So that's going to be a weekly ritual that I will non-negotiable class. Can't miss that one. So really good to be back into that one, and looking forward to next week already.
So we've got Christopher here recruiting for Summer Pennants 2021. He's in training right now. Any teams interested, give us an email.
Alright guys, just finished week 2. Finished up State League for the day, finished doubles, had a good win, which is nice. Calf is very tight though, hanging by a thread, so gonna have to be pretty careful on that over the next week, but I'll put my feet up tonight and enjoy the rest of my weekend, get into week 3 on Monday.